Apple and Qualcomm are facing off in court. The two companies began their massive multi-billion-dollar patent trial today. It is a long simmering dispute that will now be on full display for all investors to see. Josh Lipton is at the courthouse in San Diego tonight.
Apple and Qualcomm have been fighting each other for more than 2 years, with billions of dollars on the line. There are expected to be star witnesses from both sides. The best known, Apple CEO Tim Cook and Qualcomm founder Irwin Jacobs. At the heart of this case, Apple claims that Qualcomm monopolizes the market for modem chips, a critical component in smartphones, extracting what it calls exorbitant royalties, and that separately, Qualcomm owes Apple $1 billion. But more importantly, Apple also challenges Qualcomm's patent royalty rate. Qualcomm sells chips, but it also licenses patents for a royalty on the price of each phone. For Apple, that meant paying Qualcomm a royalty rate of $7.50 for each device.
They have an obligation to offer their patent portfolio on a fair, reasonable, and non-discriminatory basis, and they don't do that. They charge exorbitant prices, and they have a lot of different tactics they use to do that.
But the chip maker says that Apple contributed virtually nothing to the development of core cellular technology, built its products on the back of Qualcomm's innovation, and is now just trying to pay far less than fair value for Qualcomm's technology. It's seeking more than $15 billion in damages. This case will decide how much Apple gets to keep from each iPhone sold. That's especially important now with iPhone sales under pressure. But analysts say this case is even more important for Qualcomm.
Hits right at Qualcomm's highest profit business, which is licensing. So if on appeal they end up losing, that could mean that customers would pay less for their intellectual property and that revenue and profits would go down. Now, I think that Qualcomm has been doing licensing for a long time and they're very smart about it. I do think that they would find a way to monetize it, but we're going to have to see.
Jury selection started today. This trial could last until May 15th. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Josh Lipton, San Diego, California.